Hi everyone, it is Carol from Lily Rose Blue with Astrid. I did make it to the Watchier Flea Market. I didn't quite make it through the whole thing. I went to the car once to unload and to turn the air on and rest a little bit. Went back for round 2, but I did not have it in me to go back for round 3. That's okay. It sounds like it's going to rain the next 2 days. It may be okay in the morning. So I am debating about trying to convince my husband into getting up and going early in the morning. It opens at 7. I don't know. I was there at by 8:20 or so, and there were some vendors that weren't set up yet. And I guess that's kind of the way it goes. But anyway, and I also wanted to say I have 2 additional new subscribers, and one is Cooley Craft Corner, and it is Sierra. And I met Sierra through Carrie at the Paper Monkey. And Sierra, I love your work. I am in awe of what you do with 5 little boys. It's crazy in a good, awesome way. I had 2 kids almost 4 years apart, and I struggled, let me tell you. Some days were tougher than others. So you're one of my heroes, Sierra. I think it's fantastic that you're able to craft while you're raising 5 kids and all that goes with it, laundry and cooking and all of that. And then I want to say hello to a subscriber called Grandma Allison. So Allison, I don't know if that's your first name or your last name, because it could be either. But hey, we grandmas, we gotta stick together, right? So welcome, Grandma Allison. It is super exciting to have you with us. And I am going to start showing you, I'm going to move my camera just a little bit, some things that I found. I think I'll start with these first. I found, by and large, the vendors there were kind of had their niche, whether it be glass or books or like kitchen things or Pyrex or they seem to have their 2 to maybe 3 things that they concentrated on. And then there is a vendor there, and they were there last year too, that just has those big plastic totes, and everything is $1, and you just dig and dig until you find what you want. Yeah. So that's where these note cards came from. So here is the picture on this note card box, but inside it's just it's got a little bit of everything. So look at that. Isn't that fun? Here's some more envelopes. Here's this. This looks like Mary Inklebright. Look at that bunny on the inside. And this says Main Street Press, so it is not. It's the artist is Sherry Buck. And this is Katie and Chester. But it sure reminded me of Mary Inklebright or Susan Branch. So there's several of those. And then we have the cards, that are on the box. Which this is, and look, is it deer or horses? I can't quite tell. But just dogs and kid on a sled, and here's a snowman. Just a really cool winter scene. And this is Bringing Home the Firewood, an original painting by Linda Nelson Stocks, 1991, Lang Graphics. And, you know, they make those fantastic calendars. And then also in there were, and this is Hallmark. So you could remember the days when you wrote a note and it was like that, and you usually had seals to seal that shut. Isn't that cool? So that is, all of this was in this box. And envelopes as well. So I thought that was a pretty good deal. Some of this stuff I haven't looked at extensively. So I'm seeing it when you're seeing it. Like, this isn't full. I mean, some of these cards are gone. But look, it's carrots and a cute little garden and a quilt. And there's some homes in the background and some apples, radishes, carrots, and some bunnies. Super cute. This would be cute in a farm journal or animal journal. And again, this is called Rabbit's Delight in 1991 from Lang Graphics. And the boxes are just nice and sturdy too. And this is also Lang. If we could see the miracle of a whole flower clearly, our whole life would change. That's a saying by Buddha. Now, I see, oh my goodness. So bright and lovely. There's the inside. When I look at this, I see these are either zinnias or, I would say zinnias, and to me this is poppy. These are poppies, and I am a poppy lover, so this caught my eye right away, and I believe that is what is in that box. Then one of the very first vendors I went to, this says $1, only one earring, but these beads are, yeah, these, I mean, it is only one earring, but that's okay. I wasn't buying it for the jewelry. I was buying it for the beads. And you can tell how these are glass beads and heavy. So I plan to take this apart and use these on, you know, some tassels. I mean, it is, you can tell by the sound of it, it is heavy. So I thought that was a great spend for $1. And then, what did she charge me for this? 50 cents. 2 little golden books for little kittens and Rudolph the Red-Nosed Reindeer. Yeah, I'll take those. Not gonna complain about that. Same place, I got some doilies. These were 50 cents. It's a pretty nice doily and in really good shape. So I got that. And then I got this doily. This isn't maybe, I don't know. It's cool. It is cool. And again, I'm thinking, you know, farm journal, cookbook journal. For this, could wrap it around the book. I liked it. Then we have, I bought a lot of books. I bought a lot of children's books. They were a really good price. So this is a Rand McNally Elf Jr. Little Lamb's hat. $2, although I don't think I spent that. I mean, they were already, and maybe because they knew there was going to be bad weather coming, they were already doing deals. Like one of the tables I walked up to, she said, half off. She goes, if you buy 5 books, I'll give them to you half price. I'm like, okay, it's a deal. So, Little Lamb's Hat by Mary G. Phillips and illustrated by Eleanor Corwin. Little Lamb was a baby sheep. Her wool was white. Her legs were wobbly. Like all the other lambs, she stayed close to her mother in the big green meadow. One morning, 2 little girls came to the fence to look at the lambs. Little Lamb had never seen people. She stared and stared. I just want the graphics. Look at that. The starry night with the moon and the barn in the background. Barn and silo in the background. Uh-oh, Little Lamb got a basket stuck on its head. Oh, still stuck. Oh my, looks like they're going to people to get help. Oh, and the goat ate one side of the basket to get it off her head. Look at that beautiful little girl. So cute. So that's that book. Here's another one. Hoopy Hunky Dory. Or Whoopie. Probably Whoopie Hunky Dory. This is a telltale book. It's not in the best of shape. But again, I, got a deal. So this is by Mae Justice and illustrated by Eileen Fox Vaughn. Again, just lovely graphics. Here he ends up with a donkey, talking to the donkey. Just really fun. Here's another one. Hop, Skippy, and Jump. This is another telltale book by Vivienne. Look at the inside of this. Lovely. Oh, I just fell in love. This is 1947. You can tell the coloring. Oh, look at this. Isn't this just lovely? Make sure you can see it. I'm going to try to, we're going to zoom in at least for a few minutes, and I may have to zoom out, but just lovely graphics. I love children's books. Dale, I don't know that I wrote that on my card either. I keep adding more and more stuff to my card. I'm sorry. Oh, just so cute. Then there was Runaway Ginger, another telltale book by Mary Elting, E-L-T-I-N-G. Fun inside cover. Copyright 1949. Illustrated by Zila Lesko. Look at all those dogs. There's that book. There's something here I have to put away because it's going to get sent out in Happy Mail, and I don't want to spoil the surprise. Then there was this book, The Plump Pig. It's another Rand McNally elf book. Not a junior elf, just an elf. By Helen and Alf Evers. I used to work with a gal whose last name was spelled that way, and they pronounced it Evers, but I know people say Evers as well. Again, there's the Plump Pig. I just loved the graphics. Isn't that cute? One day, some visitors came to the farm. There was a plump woman and a plump man, and a plump girl and a plump boy, a plump dog and a plump cat. And then they saw the plump pig. Boy, that's hard to say. So fun. So that was that. Then I found this book, Flip. Making sure that I'm still... Actually, I'm going to move this just a little bit, guys. My apologies. Here we go. So this is Flip. Story and pictures by Wesley Dennis. This is a Scholastic book. And it first original copyright was 1941. Next copyright was 1962, and the fourth printing was November of 1964. Flip was born. Just look at this. Gorgeous, gorgeous, gorgeous. Uh-oh. In his dream, he felt wings. He's flying over the fence and over the house. Aren't the graphics on this just fantastic? I loved it. I loved it. I'm not sure how much I paid for it, but... And then I got this Quick Pickling, and this might have been... So I will tell you, after I left the flea market, I went to the Amana Colonies. I've talked about them before, and went to my favorite antique store there. I went to one other one there too. And I can't remember if I got this at the flea market or... This is 1972 H.J. Heinz Company. Or whether this was at the antique mall. But I just, look at that. Isn't that just super cool? The graphics in this book. I'm sorry, I am getting glare again. I'm gonna go out just a little bit. Sorry, guys. So sours, sweets, relish. My mom made some kind of a relish that was delicious. I'll have to look and see if one of these recipes sound like that. Pickled vegetables. So that was fun, I thought. And this was in that dollar bin, all folded up like this. Easy to make with the Lily Speed O-Weave frame. So doilies, chair sets, luncheon sets, etc., etc. So there's the frame. No skill required. I just thought this was another fun. Ooh, look at that knitting bag. Ooh, I like. Just fun. Just fun. So I got that. I got this. It is ripped. But that's okay. It's all right. This is Wherever Aluminum Pan Cookbook. And it's been, like I said, it's been ripped. So, oh look, bonus. Try sour cream apple pie. Oh, there's, oh, guys, I found more stuff. We'll look at that in just a second. I thought these pages were fun. So that is that. Those are your instructions for your wherever pots and pans. But let's see what else is in here. The Aluminum Cooking Utensil Company, New Kensington, Pennsylvania, October 5th, 1951. Mrs. Harry L. Binder, World Route 4, Macon, Missouri. Anyway, it's just a letter saying, it looks like something was shipped in error. Here's another letter from the company, the Aluminum Cooking. Here's how you clean. Here is a little booklet for a roaster. It looks nice. And then, what is this lovely little piece of paper? Oh, this is the set. Set 560. This set includes the following items. And she's been checking off. Looks like she got everything she ordered. Okay. So that's kind of fun to have some extra little paper ephemera in there. And then we'll do one more book. I'm not sure. I think this was also in the dollar bin, because I don't think I would have necessarily gotten it otherwise. But Tabletops, Barbara Milo Orbach, author of The Scented Room. Easy, practical, beautiful ways to decorate the table. Photographs by John Hall. And there you can see some tablescapes. Clarkson Potter Publishers. Let's see. Copyright 1997. So it's not super old, and I didn't think it was. Just look at that house. Look at that. Oh, the blue. Wouldn't this be fun in a blue cookbook journal? Like a blue themed cookbook journal? Or any cookbook journal. Very pretty. Same with that. Silverware. Look at the linens. So I'll have to look into this more. Oh, wow. Look at that with the lilies. There's some fun things. There's some poppies. There are some fun things in here. There's a bouquet with asparagus around the edge. Rhubarb leaves. This is really pretty. It's very high gloss, and you guys are probably getting a glare. My apologies. Look at that cake. Oh, pretty though. This is pretty. I like it. All right. With this video, this is video 1 of my flea market antique shopping. I thank you for watching. Hit like and hit subscribe. Remember, we're going to try to get to 250 subscribers by my birthday, which is a month from today. So, we don't have a ton of time, but we can do it. I want to thank you. If you're a returning viewer, thank you so much for coming back. and dealing with the craziness that is me. And if this is the first time you've watched my channel, thank you for coming, and I appreciate that. And again, same thing. If you liked what you heard or what you saw, hit like and hit subscribe. I would appreciate that. And as always, everybody stay healthy, stay safe, and be happy. Thank you. Bye-bye.